right, we are live. I wanted to bring people that are so stressed a 1-minute technique. I'm going to just stick this up here so I'm not distracted, okay? So I authored a book. Nobody has time to read a book when you're so stressed. And really what I want you to do is watch this video. If you're seeing this video and you know someone that is super stressed, whether it's from the cold weather that's happening in the east, the fires that are happening, you know, there's always a Mother Nature disaster, right? Mother Nature is an equal opportunity destroyer. It doesn't care how much money you make, doesn't care how well you live, it doesn't care. Fire is no exception. I was a first responder for 21 years, both in Wisconsin and in Washington State, and I've seen every level of chaos and disaster. Not to the extent, I've not been up close to forest fire, but I've seen house fires, and so I have enough experience dealing with stress, obviously, that I wrote a book about it. But this is what I want to do. I want to show you right now the easiest way to help you in this moment with the stress that you're feeling, okay? Because you can't avoid it. It's right there, and there are many levels. It only takes a minute. So let me just get right to it. Taking my glasses off because it's easier to see me, and I've turned like all the lights down and I'm still fuzzy. All right, so this is a two-part stress release technique. If you want to know more about it, send me a comment. I'll send you a link to my Kindle. But let's just get to it. So I want you to put your thumb and your ring finger together on both hands, okay? These two fingers that are left over go up here on your forehead, just above your pupils, okay? This is called the Rudra Mudra. If you're looking for what is the origin of this finger placement, we're putting the fingers here on the prefrontal cortex where memories are stored, right? They go in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the, oh my God, I am so stressed, okay? Because people have had to evacuate, all sorts of stresses are happening to everyone in Southern California, and different stress all over the world. So give this a try. What you're going to do is you're going to rotate your eyes while thinking about the thing you can't forget. So let's take, for instance, oh my goodness, I had to flee my house and I could only grab whatever it was. I had to leave behind whatever it was, okay? So what we're doing is we're taking the emotional charge of the stress out of the memory, okay? We're not hypnotizing you. You don't lose the memory. It decreases the stress. I did a double-blind study on this back in 2010. So if we measure with blood pressure, we can show a measurable change that this will help de-stress. Why is it important? There are decisions to be made, and the more stress you're under, the less likely you are to make good decisions. So, or best decisions for you, okay? So, really what I want is on the forehead, and then rotating the eyes accesses all the possibilities where these memories could be stored, and we're going to get your mind to move beyond it. If you're going to be ridiculous with your comments, you can just go away. I have no time for you. Now I have to put my glasses on so I can read your comments. Please subscribe, absolutely. Really what I want you to do is, if you know someone that's been affected by the forest fire, by flooding, we still have people on the East Coast that are dealing with the aftermath of Helene and some of the hurricanes and all of the decisions that they have to make post their apocalypse, right? It's their devastation. And what I did was I wrote this book I wrote the outline of this book when I was flying back after I lost both my mom and my dad, in a very short period of time, and I was stressed, and I was using this technique for all of these decisions that I had to make, just to keep me calm and help me to not get so overwhelmed and stressed that I came down with some sort of illness. Okay. So I am not from LA. I live in Washington State. I have many friends that are in LA, or the surrounding community. And so I'm concerned, and I'm concerned for humanity. I have friends in the East Coast. You know, really, I lived in Louisiana for a couple of years, and we were threatened with hurricanes. Gosh, I think 11 hurricanes threatened one year. It's a lot. It's just stress. So this technique is very easy. You'll notice if you've watched some of the news coverage when they're talking with people that are fleeing in that moment, what do they do as they're talking to them? What do you notice? I happened to be watching, I think it was TMZ Live, and they were talking with an actress leaving her home, and she's in her car and she's holding her forehead. The hand on the forehead is the body's innate response to stress. So it brings that pressure, a sense of calm to you. So what I'm asking you to do is give this a try. Okay, thumb to ring finger, both hands. These two fingers go above the eyes, and then you're going to think about the stressor. In this case, you know, probably can't get away from it. Oh my gosh, where am I going to sleep tonight? I fled to one area where I thought I would be safe, and then find out that I have to evacuate that area because now it's in danger too. Okay, so what's my next plan? Am I staying with friends or family? Oh my gosh, I had to leave my animal behind. Okay, devastating. Animals are like family members. Can you imagine? Or I was taking my dog, cat, turtle, whatever it was with me, and they got away from me because they were afraid, and it's devastating. So this will help take the emotion away from the stress, bring the emotion down, and just allow your body to not be in that constant fight or flight state. Okay. If you want to know more, my book is called 1 Minute Stress Release. I'm not trying to sell books. I'm trying to help people with stress. Please share the video, and if you need individual help, you can find me at mariematson.com. There's a contact form there, and let me know what it is that you need help with, and I can coach you through. There's nothing more to say. We have people on the East Coast that are still trying to clean up and rebuild, or decide if they're going to rebuild. The devastation that I suffered was, unfortunately, my mom died in September, and my dad died in December, and it was a tragic situation. There was a lawsuit involved after. It was everything from sorting through the house to selling the house, and I was living in a different area, so I would have to fly back to my childhood home. I would have to deal with that for a week or so, and then fly back to my own kids. And so all of those stressors of how do you manage that all, right? And so what I'm asking you to do is share this technique with someone that you know. They don't have to be from LA or the East Coast. This can help you with your taxes. It can help you with your job interview. It can help you in so many ways. And I think it's worth the share. So, hey, like, subscribe, and share. And together, we can help others. And really, this is about helping humanity. You know, it's a bit, it has not gone unnoticed. I don't want to capitalize on Jimmy Carter's book, but really, or his life, his funeral. But today was his funeral, and he was a great humanitarian. And I think really we have to get, in the United States and the world, we have to get back to helping each other for the sake of humanity. This is not about making money. This isn't about greed. This is about taking care of one another. And people are hurting. So please share the video, and I hope to chat with some of you soon. Thank you for watching.